Welcome bitches one and all to my reaction to season 4 episode 18 of the Vampire Diaries American Gothic. Now last time we ended on Rebecca and Elena teaming up to go and find Katherine, which I'm not gonna lie, I am so ready for this duo. There's just something about the dynamic between Rebecca and non-emotion Elena that just, oh, it was beautiful. And then combine that with Katherine, like, give me this trio right now. Now, in terms of the other storylines, obviously, the expression triangle has now been complete, which is scary. If Silas does manage to get the cure before our girls do, then holy shit. I still am a bit up in the air as to whether people will be coming back. Like, even if he does manage to get rid of the other side, I don't know. Like, Silas has lied about so many things already, so why would he not lie about this? He doesn't need people to come back. He just needs the other side gone so he can kill himself. So, like, I just don't see the show going down the route of bringing everyone back suddenly, because I just don't feel right to me, you know? But yes, anyway, with all that said, very excited to get into it and see where the story goes. So without further ado, let's go.
You are the one who stole the list of Katherine's possible whereabouts. Did you ever think that Damon had bad information? I want the cure. Katherine has it. We don't stop until we find her. Said in a minute.
I'm sorry, I love their dynamic already.
Katherine, what are you doing?
Oh.
I know most people around here prefer you to feed from the neck, but I asked you to drink from my wrist, remember?
Oh my god, she's literally like compelled the town. That's insane.
Love the new do, by the way.
So how do you know Katherine?
How do I know who?
Oh my god, what a cool concept. She's compelled the town to just allow her to feed on them, but has also compelled them to not give out information about her when asked directly. Like, what?
How do you know me?
Small town, everybody knows everybody.
So everyone here knows Katherine?
So it's only when Elena asks because she's Katherine.
As long as we kept her secret.
What secret?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
Yeah, well, I don't remember that name from the list of places that I got in New York.
Oh, the list? You mean the list they stole from right under your nose? After you let your guard down?
Stephanie's being so salty.
Believe me, I learned my lesson. Elena without humanity is a stone-cold bitch. And I won't trust her until we get the old Elena back.
Okay, so we have actually got the opinion of Damon. Oh god, what? Oh yeah, Klaus. Oh mate, that's horrendous. You just got a chunk of wood in you.
We need to talk. What happened to you?
Silas, he attacked me.
Will she help?
I suddenly feel like I'm dying.
And as much as I would love to watch you die, you still haven't found me that cure.
I was gonna say this don't feel like Caroline. But yeah, intriguing. I wonder if they're not showing us Silas's face because like he's gonna show up and like we're not gonna know it's him until later, you know?
I cut it.
In the last 2 minutes.
I was here 2 minutes ago.
Are you feeling okay, Miss Pierce?
Holy shit. So she's like close. Is it? Oh, okay. Oh.
I'm impressed.
Fuck yeah.
It's a beautiful place to die.
Yeah, good luck against Rebecca, Katherine.
People die. We move on.
Yeah.
After turning off our humanity switch.
Yep. Damn.
You're not going anywhere. I forgot how charming you were. I'm sorry. I'm on Vervain. Oh, I get to torture it out of you. Fun.
I forget that she takes Vervain.
You poor victim. Where's the part in your plan where you screw us over and somebody dies? I have no reason to screw you over. People change. I'm not the girl you think I am.
I don't believe that 1 second because as we know, the one thing you should always keep in mind with Katherine is that she's a fucking liar who will only do things for her own best interest. So I don't believe this 1 second. I don't believe she's changed or anything, but it does make you think why would she betray them? What would she get out of it? Because if you go in with the mindset of like, how will this better Katherine? That's when you truly start to understand her.
Who's M? It says here you're meeting at 2. I guess I'll just have to meet M myself.
Ooh. I mean, the only M that we know is Emily, but she's dead, so.
Go away.
Klaus, where are you?
Interesting. So this is actual Caroline.
I'm hounding you. I'm supposed to be running 3 different prom committees right now, and you keep phone stalking me.
Caroline.
There's a piece of it stuck inside me.
So you can understand why I called you.
Interesting. Okay.
You killed his mother, and you think I'm the person to call for help?
If I die, all of your friends die with me.
True. I always forget about that.
What do you want me to do?
Well, it's quite simple, really.
Just reach your hand in and pull it out. Oh, nah. No. That makes me uncomfortable.
What happens when we find Elena? How do we get her back to Mystic Falls? She's not exactly going to go quietly and...
I was going to say this. They're doing this whole thing of like trying to find Elena to bring her back and everything. But like the real thing is that she does not want to. She's doing all of this out of her own wants and needs. Like she's not going to want to go back with you. So I don't understand their point of view here, but I do understand why they're looking for her. They want to make sure she's safe and everything. But yeah, I don't think this is going to go anywhere because she's going to say no. Unless you knock her out and put her in a cell.
So what happened to the guy who thought Elena should embrace being a vampire? Let the chips fall where they may.
That guy got his neck snapped in New York.
Fair. That's fair.
It's close. Not quite slutty enough. You two are pathetic. You two are pathetic. Oh, perfect. Just the right level of contempt and hidden insecurity.
Wow. Contempt and hidden insecurity.
Your shoes. I want your shoes.
Katherine's like, are you fucking serious? She does not look like Katherine. Like, isn't it just insane that we've got this same exact actress right here, but something doesn't feel right? Like, this does not feel like Katherine. It's insane the level of detail in this show in that regard, at least.
The cure will only take away your immortality. Everything else you hate about yourself, you'll still wake up with that in the morning.
Wow.
And you won't even be able to compel yourself a friend.
Oh.
I see you got Katherine already. You're losing your touch, evil one.
Elijah.
Oh.
You colored your hair.
Are they going on a date?
Thank you. It's actually gonna...
I'm in shock. They had a thing in the past though, didn't they? Like before she turned into a vampire.
Do I have what?
The cure.
Why don't I go and get it? And then I'll bring it back.
He knows.
Where's Katherine, Elena?
An original brother, impeccable taste.
Oh.
Elijah?
Question Elijah's impeccable taste if he's friends with you.
I mean, friend.
Oh, I love how they're all like ill.
The cure is my one chance to win my freedom back from Klaus.
She's gonna get Elijah to broker the deal for her.
Interesting. Okay.
Some things never change, Katherine.
Nope.
They have to understand that like she's been alive for centuries. She's not fucking changing. It is who she is. She's going to use and abuse every single person around her for her own gain. She will never have like pure intentions. If you think that she's in love with you, she's in love with you for a reason. She's using you for a reason. She's never going to have like a pure heart. I love you. I want to be with you, you know?
You deserve to suffer for everything that you've done. We're gonna do things my way.
Ooh.
You let Tyler come back to town and give me your word that you will not hurt him.
Interesting. But will Caroline be able to even contact Tyler though?
Katherine can take care of herself against the two of you.
Oh, you mean the three of us? Your little sister decided to join Team Good Guys for the time being.
Elijah's like, well, fuck. Now things have changed.
If anything whatsoever happens to Katherine, I will descend upon Elena.
I will descend upon Elena.
She contacted me when she learned about the cure. We thought we could be of mutual use to one another.
Of mutual use. Fell for her trap just like every other one of those idiots.
Unfortunately, I think that might be true.
You've abandoned your emotions. Why?
My brother's dead. Your girlfriend killed him.
Yeah.
You didn't know? Of course you didn't.
She lied.
I hate to say I told you so,
Shocker. Katherine lied? For a man as old as Elijah, you would hope that he would be smarter than that.
Did it ever occur to you that you have no idea who I really am?
Did it ever occur to you that you're not that deep? This whole small town girl thing, we all know it's an act.
I disagree only in regards to them not knowing who Katherine is, because I kind of agree with that. Katherine is the kind of person who will like do absolutely anything to survive and be absolutely anyone she needs to be to survive. So when it comes to like a place that she's settled down, perhaps this actually is Katherine. Perhaps Katherine is this kind of girl who likes a small town. Didn't she come from like a little village in Bulgaria? So like maybe she does just want like a nice, quiet little life, but having to run from Klaus has kind of fucked her judgment her entire life. So I don't know. I don't really agree with that. I think that Katherine might be a lot deeper than we have been led to believe, but she just can't behave that way or else she will die.
Paranoid, distrustful sociopath. Where would I keep my most prized possession?
My brain is telling me it's in the fish tank. Like, why are there no fish in the fish tank?
But not so safe that it'd be too difficult to grab and run.
Fish tank?
Well, that is a fancy little treasure chest.
Fucking do it.
And a tank with no fish.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The whole time we've been sitting here, they're talking about fish tank, and I'm like, yeah, but where's the fish? Oh, you smart little bitch. Fuck. Oh, I was going to say, Damon, I would have fucking called for Rebecca then.
Killing me or getting the cure?
Is that the cure, though?
Let's just talk about the two rational vampires that we are.
To talk about it before anything happens, it looks weird. So I'd say that is the cure and Katherine isn't trying to trick him. But Rebecca's got to be careful about this because, like, if she takes that cure, she is still in the presence of Damon, a vampire, and other vampires. Like, they can just kill her out of anger. So she's got to be really careful about this because she'll be human.
No!
Is it the cure? I'm still not convinced. I'm not convinced until we actually see her as human, you know?
Pain.
Why would it be gone?
The pain is gone.
Huh?
It was never there. It got in my head.
Oh.
Silas.
That's why Caroline couldn't find anything. God, Silas is fucking scary that he can do that.
Silas can make you, of all people, believe that you're dying.
Yeah, legit, that's what I mean.
What can he do to the rest of us?
Terrifying. Oh, wait. That's the point. What if Silas is here and he's like fucking with their heads to make them think that Rebecca took the cure when she actually didn't take it? And they're all just like imagining it while he's running away with it. That could be something.
I know what it feels like to lose a brother. I only hope that you can find your way back to yourself someday.
Aww.
You still think that innocent girl you saved from Klaus ages ago is in there somewhere?
I'd like to think so, yes.
She's not.
If she is, she's so deep down.
Damon and Stefan still think that girl they love is still in here somewhere too.
You can't blame them for having hope, Elena.
Elena, you are in there, my darling.
Your compassion is a gift, Elena. Carry it with you always and forever.
Aww. I really do like Elijah. Well, fuck.
Sorry. I got held up.
Lovely.
I feel good. I
Human?
feel great. I feel alive.
I don't like, now that we've had this confirmation from Klaus that Silas was so easily able to make Klaus think that he was dying and that he had a bit of the white oak stake in him. It would be so easy for him to convince Rebecca that she's human and that she feels alive. You know what I mean? I just don't trust it now. But if that's the case, then that means that Silas is nearby, which also means he probably has the cure.
I can kill you now.
Yeah. She's a vamp. The reflexes kicked in.
The cure didn't work.
No, I don't think you took it.
Just like she wanted it to. The cure was a fake. Must have been a concentrated shot of her vein or something.
Oh. So Katherine lied. Okay, I thought this was a Silas plan.
You killed Jeremy Gilbert.
Ooh.
And now you've just taken away the last of her family, just as yours was taken away from you.
Wow.
Jeremy was collateral damage. I was doing what I needed to do to survive.
Is that what I am to you? A means of survival?
Yes, always.
She wants you to turn against me and convince you that I can't be trusted.
Katherine, she's not trying to convince Elijah that you can't be trusted. She's informing Elijah as to why you can't be trusted, my darling, because you fucking well can't. You are the least trustworthy person on the fucking planet. And I'm sorry, coming in and saying that you think I enjoyed it, Jeremy, was collateral damage in my, like, goal to survive. It's like, love, if everyone around you is dying just so you can survive, that's horrendous. That makes you a bad person.
You looked out for me when I had no one. You're giving me a second chance now when no one else will. I love you.
Don't believe it.
You gave me your word that you would talk to Klaus. I can't make a deal without you.
Exactly, that's all she's concerned about, making the deal. That's all this is, Elijah. This is what happens when you just double-cross everyone, Katherine. No one wants to do anything for you.
Katherine, hey. What brings you by
Interesting.
this hour?
I came to retrieve my package.
What do you want?
To tell you that you're right. I'm starting to believe my own lies. I don't even remember who I was when we first met.
I am like, I never believe Katherine. I always think she's lying. I always think that she's got an ulterior motive because, like, 99 times out of 100 she does. But when it comes to, like, this idea of who Katherine is and if the old Katherine is still in there, I think that deep down she might be. Deep down there might be a part of the old Katherine in there, but she hasn't allowed herself to access that in centuries, because to allow yourself to access that part of yourself makes you weaker, and she can't deal with weakness. She has to be on her top game, top strength, so that she can continue outrunning Klaus and survive. So the prospect of handing this cure into Klaus and being free, like that's going to be her goal above anything else, so that she can just live her fucking life, you know? And then once she has her freedom, she can then explore her old self and everything. So I know she lies a lot and everything, but like that alone I agree with.
How do I know this isn't another lie? Katherine Pierce deceiving yet another man.
Yeah, that's the problem.
And I'd like to think that you feel something for me too.
This I don't know if I believe in.
You don't know me anything. I'm gonna let you decide where we go from here.
Wow, Katherine relying on someone. That's the first. And she actually did give it to him, okay. What is Elijah gonna do though? A man of honor.
And I thought you were the smart brother.
You don't have a smart brother. Turns out I'm just as stupid as the rest.
You don't have a smart brother, I love that.
You will always be my brother, and I will never stop loving you. But now it's time for me to live and die the way that I choose, not the way you and Nick want me to.
I respect that.
Let's just say that things have gotten complicated.
Now that I have, I've got the cure and I'm bringing it back to Mystic Falls.
With a long list of demands, I assume.
I'm scared though. I don't think that they're gonna make it. I feel like Silas is gonna come in the way somehow.
You might have noticed I'm not exactly scouring the earth for him, am I?
Yeah, it's like he's kind of let him run, but he's not actively hunting.
All right, you're right. I'll let Rebecca take the cure. If Rebecca takes this, then all my problems go away. And I couldn't think of one good reason to give it to Elena.
Because she's currently emotionless, my boy.
My point is, I'm sorry, okay? I had a moment of weakness, Stefan. It's my thing.
Bless him.
I can't keep reliving my life like this. Once we give her the cure, I'm getting her out of my life, and I'm getting a life of my own.
I respect that. I've thought that that was the way for you the whole time, Stefan. I've said constantly that I think what's best for Stefan is to get away. Like, I don't want him out of the show because he's a main core character who influences so many of our other characters. But as like a person, to be around your ex who's fallen in love with your brother, like that, no, that's gonna fucking hurt. So I think some space is needed, and I respect Stefan for like coming to that conclusion.
Guess all we have to do is convince her.
The main issue right now is convince Elena to take it.
What's up with the silent treatment?
Yeah.
You're the one that texted us, wanted to meet up.
What's on her mind?
Elena, this isn't you.
It is now, and you two really need to accept it, because if you don't, there will be consequences.
Oh, fuck.
Let me just top that off for you.
Oh! That's one body you're responsible for. It's your choice.
I'm like, my brain is still trying to like piece together that this is Elena.
So ready to ride off into the sunset?
What the fuck, Elena? Like, I'm not surprised, because her emotions are off. Like, she would kill someone without thinking about it, but Jesus Christ. So yes, there we have season 4, episode 18 of The Vampire Diaries, and another fantastic one at that. So we didn't have a huge amount of like storyline developing. It was more so like character development for Klaus, Caroline, and I would say Katherine as well, and Elena, because let's dive into Katherine right now. Katherine as a person has always come across as a very bad person. She is someone who only cares about her own survival. She will do absolutely anything to protect herself and to ensure that she, out of anyone else, survives. So that line of thinking can definitely lead you down a dark path. It can definitely lead you down a path where like you're not exactly going to be a good person, because if you're only interested in your own self-preservation, so many people around you are going to be dying. And I mean, we had clear evidence this episode that she is still this way by the way that she described Jeremy's death, saying that it was collateral damage. It wasn't really collateral damage, my darling. It didn't need to happen, but you still went and did it. You still went ahead with it because you only cared about getting the cure so that you could have your freedom. So I don't know, it like you can never look at someone like Katherine and see them as any part of a good person, because at their core self, they're not. But in terms of like her old self and thinking about who she used to be and if she would still be able to access that old Katherine, I don't know. I feel like she could. I feel like deep down, even though it's been centuries, deep down a part of that old Katherine or Katerina is still in there, but she has not even allowed herself to think about accessing it in all of these centuries, because the second that she does, she lets her guard down. The second that she does, she might form real feelings for people. When she does that, she might want to settle down, and that causes issues. So I think that there is definitely potential for her to bring her old self back, but it's so deep down that even if she does get her freedom from Klaus, which I don't think she's going to give the cure to Klaus and get her freedom. I just don't see that happening. But even if she does manage to do it, I think it's going to take like more than the show's length for her to get herself back. I think she's still going to be like a conniving little bitch, you know? Now, moving on from Katherine, let's talk about Klaus and Caroline. I still don't like the development of some kind of deeper relationship here. Obviously, nothing like that is going to happen while Klaus is still hunting Tyler, because Caroline is very like hellbent on that. She doesn't even want to be his friend if he's still hunting Tyler. But they had a little bit of a moment at the end because Klaus obviously said that he's like, have you not noticed that I'm not like going to the edge of the earth to try and find him? Which it's like, I don't like the idea of them being together. Klaus is not a very mature person, which is crazy to think considering his age, but he's very, I can't think of the word. He's very, like, he doesn't understand what he does wrong and how that would make people not like him. He only sees them crossing him. It's like he's like, Tyler's trying to kill me though. But you tried to kill Tyler. You killed his mum. You killed all the hybrids. Like, he fails to see what he has done wrong. And that really pisses me off. So I just don't like him and Caroline being together, if I'm being honest. But in terms of Caroline as a character, I will say I'm not a fan of season 4 Caroline. I think that it's one of the few annoyances I've had with this show in terms of the writing. I don't like the way that they've written season 4 Caroline. It's like it makes sense, but we had such good advancement for her character and such growth that to get to this point, I don't know, it just fucking sucks. I feel like her old bitchy ways, her old controlling ways have really come through in season 4, and I don't like it. It's a side of her that I really liked to believe was in the past. So to watch it come to the forefront, I don't know. It's not been very enjoyable. So I don't know if she's still my favorite character. I think I'm going to need like a lot more thought into who my favorite character would be right now, but unfortunately I don't think it's Caroline anymore. Now, moving on from all of them, let's talk about Elena. Elena as a person is someone who is completely driven by her emotions. That's who Elena is. She was like the epitome of humanity. So to take that away, it's like we're not really dealing with Elena anymore. We're dealing with the story of Elena. We're dealing with like the base character points of Elena, of like her family, who she is, who her friends are, but all emotion and all deep connections have been removed. So like, are we really dealing with Elena anymore? And I think the clearest example of that is that she went and just cold-heartedly killed someone this episode. Like right at the end there when she killed that woman. Old Elena would not even dream of something like that. Even when she became a vampire, like that was horrendous in her eyes. So to just so carelessly and easily do it, that's as clear indication that this isn't Elena as anything. And I think when it comes to like respecting someone's opinion, I don't think that you can respect her opinion to not want the cure, because this isn't her. This isn't her true self. She's not thinking clearly because the things that drive her thoughts are gone. Her emotions are gone. So I don't think that it really works when you think about like, oh, but she doesn't want to take it, so you can't force her. Because like, I'm pretty sure if you turned her emotions back on for a second here and asked her, do you want us to get you the cure? She'd probably say yes, just so that she could have her emotions back, you know? So yeah, I don't know. I don't think that this is really a true depiction of Elena. In terms of like the story, fucking hell, Nina, go the fuck off. Like watching her play both of them this episode, play both an emotionless Elena and Katherine and how different they are. Like, I hate to keep going on about it, but she's a fucking incredible actress. Like, that is incredible to be able to play so many different people who stem from the same person and to play them so differently that it's like your brain can't even register that it's the same face because they're such different people. So yeah, to wrap up, that was another fantastic episode of The Vampire Diaries. We had some interesting developments for our characters. I did not expect the Elijah and Katherine storyline. I wonder if that will continue to advance as the show goes on. I mean, we do have, oh my God, we're on episode 18. We're so close to the originals. Oh my God, I'm going to be recording that soon then. I didn't even think about it. That's exciting. Well, obviously I know that it's about the originals, so Elijah is going to be one of the main characters in the originals, so maybe we would explore a Katherine and Elijah relationship there. I don't know. But yes, anyway, with all that said, thank you very much for watching. In terms of question time, I haven't had time to get the post out before recording this, so I'm going to still post the question times for this episode. And if you do have any questions that I didn't answer, be sure to put them down and I will answer them in the intro for next episode. But yes, anyway, thank you very much for watching. I've left a link down below to my Patreon, where you'll be able to find the early and uncut reactions to The Vampire Diaries and all the other shows that I do. below. I've also left a link to my Twitch, my Discord, and my socials, so be sure to follow them if you are interested. And Jess, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.